forgot to set the chat. That's what I forgot to do. Give me a second. Copy. Womp womp. Womp womp. Can you tell I'm not fully functioning today? So I'm late for stream. I don't have things set up. Can you tell? Can you tell? Welcome in, by the way. Marriage Wizard, hello. Cameron Isling. Welcome in. Congratulations on the first. Oh my god, Gene. I forgot to post. Oh shit, I forgot to post on Discord. Hold on a second. I swear I'm prepared. I swear I'm prepared. Channel alert. Do I sound a little funny? Do I sound a little weird? I feel like I sound a little weird. So, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm tired right now. I'm tired today. So that's a thing. I feel hollow. My voice feels hollow, but I think that's just like how my my mic monitor is. It sounds dumb. I don't know. Sorry. Oh man, I'm so prepared today. Door open, curtains open. Forgot to post to Discord. Today's been a day, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, Gene. Oh my god, Gene. Yeah. Like yesterday. Okay, so like I've been doing some workouts at home now. Because I need to be a little bit healthier. We all need to be a bit healthier, I think. Just in general. There's listen, the asbestos is just gonna be there. You're just gonna have to accept it. It's gonna be part of life from now on. Okay, hold on a second. I need to crank this up. There we go. But now I don't like how that sounds in my ear holes. So strangely enough, none of my settings get saved. Let's see. None of my settings get saved whenever I make changes to my my microphone and stuff like that. This is what I get for switching to a digital system instead of an analog system, Okay. This thing is really cool though, even though like I feel like people don't even really utilize this tool very well. The only one person I've seen use the Go XLR in a very like creative way is so far Tria Cosmic Garden. Like she's the only one who's been like using the sampler, using the effects, and like everything else on it. It's people just aren't really using the Go XLR in like cool and unique ways. I wonder if it's like if you can make it so you guys can sorry. If you guys can like
do this to my voice
using like a redeemer or something. I wonder if that like cuz like that would be kind of cool. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool.
Does this sound weird?
Weird. What's wrong with my voice?
There's nothing wrong with my voice.
You
need to wake up.
You've been in a dream this entire time. It's always like, I don't know. There's no one really. I wonder if there's a way for you guys to like control that using redeems or something. Sounds like you use testosterone to make your voice low. Yes, because I am lacking that testosterone in my system. Testosterone in my system. Yeah, I'm lacking that. You know what else I'm lacking? I'm lacking some coffee, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go start some coffee right now. Let's go. Good morning. Is this the right color? It's not the right color. Hold on a second. I was like, something seems off about this today. Boom, boom. That's probably why I'm feeling a little sleepy too. Okay, there we go. That seems about right. Good morning. Good morning in my red sleeve today. If you guys missed it last time, like 2 days ago, we made the gingerbread house, and it's gonna be here for a little bit. It's gonna be here for a little bit, and I hope you can really enjoy the gingerbread house together. My Bowser inspired gingerbread house. But today is not gingerbread house. No sorry. It is egg day. It is egg day. So I hope we all have a good day of egg. And in the meantime, let's make some coffee. Do I have that? Where is that thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, I don't even see it right now. So today, why is it stuck? Why is it stuck? Okay, there we go. Now where's my cup? Where did my cup go to? Oh, it's right here. There you are, you little silly bean. Okay. Ugh. So here we go. Here's the egg that I'm having today. I'm not sure. Should I have it during tea time? During our coffee, or should I wait? I feel like I should have it like earlier on, and you know, maybe have it with my coffee. And then like maybe just like have a short, like just chatting afterwards. I think that's how today's gonna go. So yeah, that's pretty much about what's gonna happen today. I'm just kind of ready for my coffee now. I cleaned my desk, guys. I cleaned the heck out of my desk. I don't know if you guys have seen what it was like on Tuesday, but man, I fucked it up bad. My desk was absolute garbage fire dumpster of like just like it was mostly the icing, really. There's just icing everywhere, and like, oh, I guess the fondant. Yeah, the fondant was like kind of everywhere too. But like, it was like a mess, guys. It was a mess. Do you like the sound? You like the sound of like the sound of my kettle of boiling water? I feel like I could do without it today. Well, that was a Kinder Surprise because I had no clue what chocolate egg you were gonna eat. Deep fry the kettle audio. God, that'd be so painful on the ears. That'd suck. Speaking about painful on the ears, I basically had to like work. Well, I didn't have to. I just chose to because like I had the brain power capacity to do it. But I was like not really happy with this mix that I had, and so I was like, I'm not really happy with it. I'm just gonna freaking redo it. So I just like redid this entire mix. I sat there for like 8 hours. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just spend a lot of time doing this because I feel like in the zone. Oh, I have candy with me. Candy from the gingerbread. This is like just chalky candy. It kind of sucks. Egg. Scarecrow, hello, welcome in, by the way. Yeah, it's so clean. It's so clean. Surprisingly enough, I didn't get anything on this mat here. There was like nothing on the mat. With except maybe like a sprinkle or two of fondant, but like I was so worried it was gonna stain the mat. But all I did was, I'm not sure if you should use hot water on this, but I did, so. And it seemed to have worked out just fine, so. It's not really messy. It looks really clean. So I think I did a really good job. Okay, I should have like prepped my coffee actually ahead of time, shouldn't I have? Can you tell that I'm super tired, other than me saying it every 5 minutes? Oh boy, boy howdy, boy howdy. There we go. Let's grab this. We wet our filter. Let that soak for a bit. Who up egging themselves? You know, what came first, the barista or the egg? Shit, was that? I forgot to set my phone on silent mode. I'm sorry. That was not you guys, that was my phone. Bum, bum, bum. Is there a way to turn off like window previewing on Windows? Like when you like hover over something and then you like hover it over, like, you know, when you hover you take your mouse, right? You hover over an icon on the bottom bar and then you like, it shows you the window and then you hover over the window and then it previews it on your entire freaking screen. Is there a way to turn that off? Because I just realized that's kind of a hassle sometimes. Because like sometimes I don't want to preview the whole freaking thing. I just want to see the little window. Can I send a YouTube video? I guess. I can't guarantee I'll watch it, but like on stream or anything. The thing is that like my audio is always separate from my system audio is separate. Egg. Egg. Yeah, I know. I love this one. I love that video you just sent. Blech. Fibsh. It's a good one. Okay, where's my coffee? Here it is. Okay, let's get this all prepped and ready to go. $20 grams? No, this should be 20 grams right here. Yes, there we go. Some 20 grams of coffee. Got 20 grams of coffee. Alright, you ready to have some coffee here, mate? Some coffee. I kind of wish I had like a holiday coffee, you know? A holiday seasoned coffee. There we go. There we are. Aiming for 360 grams of water. Wait. I hit 365. A mint coffee? I don't know, would a mint coffee be any good? That'd be interesting. In a mint flavored coffee. You overshot. Retry. 365. It's fine. It's 5 grams of water. It's not gonna make it that big of a difference. Just gotta make sure all of that, you know, all those beans, all those grinds are like saturated. We gotta saturate the beans with the water. Saturated beans. Have you guys ever like eaten coffee grinds before? I know that barista things. I know barista things don't get brought up a lot in chat. Yeah, which is kind of weird because it's like my whole thing. But I was wondering how you personally approached latte art. Okay, so the first thing is that like if I know the milk is like not latte artable, I just won't latte art. I was just like pour it in. So like that's the first thing. You got to make sure that you have like a really good milk with like microfoam, right? So you can tell by it's kind of like people describe it like paint, but I don't feel like it's like a little bit like thinner than paint. Why don't you just measure your water in milliliters? Because grams and milliliters are the same thing. So, anyways, yes. Yeah, I just make sure you have like a really good milk to work with. It's like a slightly thinner than paint, sort of texture. I don't really know how to like really say what kind of like how your milk should be, but like, because like a little less thick than paint doesn't sound very like accurate. So, but like that's the best way I can describe it. So then once you have that, you have to like kind of like swirl it around, make sure like, so the reason why like it kind of like feels like paint is because you have foam in there, right? You have something called micro bubbles, and the micro bubbles is what allow it to like be a semi-solid, semi-liquid sort of dealio, because like the foam just kind of like sits on top, and that's how like foam works, because it's bubbles and it's air and stuff. So I can kind of describe with the coffee mug here how I approach this, even though this isn't going to be like, you know, a latte. So like you take the mug, right? And then you take your pitcher. You start at a low angle here. You start high. So you start high because you want the milk to come down through the espresso. You come down underneath it, because the higher it is, the less of the milk you'll see, because it falls into the espresso. So you start high, right? And then you'd bring it down. And then when you are at a decent amount, then you would start bringing your pitcher down. And then when the further down you bring it, you'll like get more, the milk will start to show up. So like the closer your jug, the closer your pitcher is to your cup, is when the latte art starts showing up. And then when you're at this degree here, when you're at a decent amount, you start tilting back upwards like this, and then you can just start pouring in your design. That's pretty much about it. I'm sorry if that's not really a good way of describing it, but like, why did I do that? I need my coffee. But yeah, you basically you start high, and then once you're at a reasonable amount of milk in your coffee, you start bringing it down, and then you tilt it back up, and then you start pouring your latte art. So people say the 45-degree angle is like the good angle to start your latte. You just need to need to know about hydrophysics, actually, to like know a little bit more about latte art, because latte art is basically just hydrophysics. And it sounds weird to say that, but like it is. Latte art is just hydrophysics. How a viscous liquid interacts with like espresso, basically. So you can make, as long as you can understand where water flows, you can make latte art for pretty much anything. Just gonna also need to understand how the shapes interact as well. I wish I could kind of describe how to make a tulip, because a tulip is like a really, really interesting one because it's basically dots on dots on dots. And just because of how dots form and push out the other like liquid, you basically have a dot that puts like a dot that turns into like a moon shape, and then like you pour through it, and it's weird. I mean, latte art is just really, really interesting. I know that people get used to it over time, but I'm hoping it doesn't take... I mean, to get a perfect heart, almost every single pour, a perfect heart has taken me 8 months. It took me 8 months to get the perfect heart every single time. So, and that's just the heart. That's the easiest thing that you can pour. I guess the easiest thing you can technically pour is the dot, but a heart is basically just a dot with a streak through it, so... The steaming process is scary for me. Did you listen to the Eulogies podcast on the coffee? No, I haven't. I don't even know what that is. Milk steaming is actually really, really easy. Once you like know how to make a good steamed milk, then latte art comes really, really easy as well. Unfortunately, my current milk steamer is automatic. I wish it wasn't automatic because it makes the worst milk, or it makes the worst foam. And I'm like, I can't really work with this. So I kind of want to like get a new steamer, specifically just a milk steamer, and only a milk steamer. But how do I make a good steamed ham? I can't believe steamed hams is still relevant in 2025, at the end of 2025. Yes. It's heat what scares me. You just gotta get used to it, really. You gotta get used to touching your milk jug and being like, psh, psh, psh. Okay, yeah, that's hot enough. If anything, you could just use a thermometer as well. You just stick a little thermometer in there, and that can help you. It's not really cheating or anything, but like, you know, it's more accurate. It'd be a more accurate, you know, steam. I kind of miss working at corporate coffee because they did have really good what is it called? Equipment. They had really, really good equipment to work with. So, I mean, that comes the benefits with working with corporate coffee. They have like a lot of like amazing quality like stuff. But yeah, no, a good espresso machine, like a corporate espresso machine that you can like, not even just a corporate, but like a business espresso machine can get you up to $30,000 just for the machine. Like, holy hell. But like, man, that stuff like that, those machines are crazy. They're amazing. I kind of want one, you know? Man, I just really want to own my own cafe. I really do. Maybe my own roastery as well. You know, a cafe that's its own roastery. But that's really like expensive. It's a lot of work. But you know, if you dream hard enough, you know, maybe you can do it. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of the dream. Alas, I just work a coffee job. I kind of just want to like get into my Kinder Surprise right now. Should I wait? Should we wait? Larger surprise. Oh, this is a larger Kinder Surprise. 100 grams. I really love the chocolate in this, by the way. It's like a milk chocolate, but like a white chocolate on the inside. So like it's surprisingly amazing. Wow, wow, wow. On the first day of Christmas. Oh my god, how many is it? 12 days? No, it's wait. It's way more than 12 days until it's about like a week, right? It's a week until Christmas. That's crazy. Wait, is this a scan your kid's toy and bring it to oh my god, there's QR codes in here. Not suitable for kids under the age of 3. Small parts might be swallowed or inhaled. Adult supervision is recommended. Not for sale in the United States specifically. It says not for sale in the United States. That's funny. Imported? Oh, this is imported from where? Like, from where? It was imported in from Ontario. But, like, where do Kinder eggs come from? They're 37. It's so big. Listen, it's a perfectly sized egg, okay? It's not too big. It's not too small. It's an egg, okay? It's egg. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in. German. Wait, these are German? Are these German? Scan. I like scanning. Milky? Oh, it's a milky lining. That sounds weird. Do you like your eggs with a milky lining? And it's peanut free. That's crazy. That's not crazy at all. It's just crazy. I mean, Kinder means, I mean, it's true, it does. Does anybody know the origin of Kinder Surprise? But the thing is that Kinder is like a brand, isn't it? Because they have like Kinder Bueno. And oh man, I fucking love Kinder Bueno. Kinder Bueno. Whenever I would go out shopping, I would buy myself a Kinder Bueno because the Kinder Bueno was only $1. I was like, oh my god, a Kinder Bueno just for $1? And so I'd buy it every single time and be like, it's my treat for going out grocery shopping because I don't like grocery shopping. So like, you know, just give yourself a little treat. Like Akira, you did so good today. Just, you know, grocery shopping, get yourself a Kinder Bueno. I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. The company that makes them is Italian. Oh, wow. I believe that because the Kinder Bueno. Bueno. Wow. You did great. Yeah, I did great. I did amazing. I'm an amazing person just for grocery shopping. It's crazy. It's amazing. Ugh. I'm still like really tempted to do the 6-7 stream where I literally just sit there saying 6-7 for like 5 hours. Oh god, I would attract the wrong crowd though. I think I'd definitely attract the wrong crowd. Apparently also, your statuses, the things that you post on YouTube's like whatever, on YouTube's community side, those can end up on people's shorts feeds. I was like, wait, what? And so now that I know that, I know to be a little shitlord now. And like, I'm gonna be making my schedules really fucked up, by the way, guys. My schedules are gonna be super fucked up and crazy. Now that I know that gets pushed out to people's feeds. So, I actually didn't know that. I don't know very much about the YouTube short side, but I do know that it's what's gotten me here so far, so I keep using it. So, like my sleep schedule, of course. Yes, absolutely. You know, I always talk about sleep stuff because I think sleep is really important, right? But having a regular sleep schedule, or having a irregular sleep schedule, like if you wake up late and you fall asleep late, that's not necessarily bad. The thing is that's bad about a sleep schedule is if it's irregular. If you're like sleeping early and then like falling asleep late and then waking up late and then falling asleep early, that's just like, that's worse, I think. Because like, there's no like, because your body has like a rhythm, right? Your body's like gets used to a rhythm. So like if you're having irregular sleep patterns, then it's like your body doesn't really know what to do half the time. And then I feel like your energy's like a lot like, you know, your energy's a lot like you get less energy if you have an irregular sleep schedule like that. I used to have a irregular sleep schedule because I worked for corporate coffee. Corporate coffee had me working like at 6 in the morning, right? But I had to get to the store and do like the opening at like 5:30, so I'd have to wake up at like 4:45, 5 o'clock or whatever. No, no, I have to wake up at like 4:30. Yeah, 4:30, 4:45, just to like open the store. And then there's some days where they had me close, and then the store closed at like 10, but I couldn't leave until 10:30, right? So there were just like days where I would just like, there's a couple crossover times where I'd have to like open the store, and then like a couple days later I'd have to close the store. And so corporate coffee had me waking up at like 4:30 and on some days, and having me going to sleep at like 11 on some days. And like, you know, it just sucks when you have a sleep schedule like that. But like if you're under the if you're under the freaking, what is it called? You know, you're under the thumb of corporate coffee. You can't really choose your hours that way. They just kind of assign them to you. unless you like really specify, like, hey, I do not want to work, you know, I do not want to work evenings ever. But like, that makes it more difficult for them for scheduling and stuff like that. So I usually never did it. But maybe I should have maybe you should like lay those boundaries, you know? Maybe you should lay those boundaries. Maybe it's like never schedule me to work past 5 o'clock ever. Did you have a good day today? I mean, my day's just started. It's only 10:45. But so far, I guess, yeah. I mean, I got to wake up. I got to drink a coffee. Gotta go. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good time. Who here's like struggling for like finals and stuff like that? I always feel bad for people who have finals and you know, the bad. It's 4:40 here. It's crazy. Why are you like this? I mean, sometimes you can't help it, you know? Sometimes you can't help it. You were what? Did anybody else have a good day? A good day? What is a good... If it was a good day, I'd be fishing. If it was a good morning, I'd be fishing. I kind of want to get into fishing. I'm not really much of a fisherman, but like, you know, fishing sounds like it would be a fun time. Hi, Aptero. Something about fishing. Something about fishing, man. Maybe I'm just becoming more like a dad, you know? Maybe I'm slowly becoming a dad. And dads love fishing, right? I wanted to fish, but my uncle kept going on about prep and it burnt me out. I mean, the only prep that you really need for like fishing, right, is like a fish. You grab your fishing rod, right? You grab your fishing rod, you grab your bait and tackle, you go out to the freaking lake, pond, or river or whatever, and then you just go. Where's chat? Oh, that's a good question. Sometimes I disable chat for some reason. I don't know why, but there it is. You need a truck. You need a seasonal bait. You need fish spools. You need a lure box. You need an entire... No, you don't. You know what you need? You need a fishing line. And you need bait. You don't need a lure box. Like, listen, you could use a lure box, but you already have bait. Like, a tackle box is, you know, okay, like, I don't know, I'm not a seasonal fisherman, right? I'm not a seasonal fisherman. But, like, you have bait and then you have tackle. Like, it's one of the two things, right? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess you could combine them, really. But, like, a tackle, right, is just basically something that simulates a fish, so the fish that you want to catch tries to eat it, right? And then a bait is something like you use to put in the water so you get fish to attract it and eat it, right? So, like, you have to bait and tackle in football. That's true, that's true. American football. Yeah, American football. I mean, you could tackle in soccer as well, but, like, I don't think that'll end very well. Yeah, I know. I want to get into fishing. I think, like, fishing would be cool. It's too cold to go fishing right now, but maybe in the summer I'll, like, start fishing. Maybe Papa Dolce will, like, want to... I know Papa Dolce wants to go fishing. He's at that age where he doesn't need a fishing license anymore. He's at the age where, if you're over a certain age limit, you don't need a fishing license, but I'll need a fishing license. So I'll have to go out and get a fishing license. And then I'll probably go fishing with Papa Dolce. Elderly can fish for free? Yeah, they can. The elderly can fish for free. I think he gets he's old enough to apply for a senior discount. So, fishing stream? Dude, I totally would. Like, actually, I had this idea that I should just play a bunch of games with fishing mini games in it, and then just do the fishing in it. Like, Final Fantasy 15 has a fishing mini game. Fire Emblem Three Houses has a fishing mini game. I mean, Animal Crossing is fishing. Like, and there's the thing is that, like, if a game has a fishing mini game in it, it's, like, guaranteed to be a pretty dang good game. So, like, game developers out there, just throw in a fishing world in VR chat. Oh man, maybe we should have a VR chat hangout day. I think that might be fun. There is a game that I've been wanting to play. It's been sitting in my library for a long ass time. It got me really, really excited. I played the demo a long ass time ago. But this is this game. It's got a desktop version, but I want to play it in VR. So, like, probably no model. But the game is called Sushi Ben. And it's about like you, this person going to, like, this small town being bought up by like real estate agents and stuff like that, and you basically have to save the town from real estate agents. And I think that's really cool. So yeah, and then there's like a waifu character in there, and that's why I'm like, I want to play it. Yeah, there's a really, really cool character. She's not an Ada character. So I would say she's an Ada character, but not the Ada. She's the Ada. She's not an Ada, but she's an Ada. Is it the manga looking one? Yeah, it's that one. I've been wanting to play it for a long time, and I have my VR headset and everything. Like, everything's all prepped for it and stuff like that. But, like, I haven't really, you know, I haven't really, like, had time to, like, play it. Is she big boobed aloof one instead of MILF? I guess. I mean, they both have. Jesus, what the heck? Thank you, GXP. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry, there's no notification. There is a sound though. Good morning, MILF discuss. What the heck? I mean, we weren't really discussing MILFs. We're just discussing a girl that I like. So, like, I don't know. What does this turn into? I don't know, man. I don't know. My streams are always so wild. By the way, Ape Turo, welcome in. Like, I know you say you're never able to make these ones, so like, welcome in. Good to see you. One of my headset controller drifts, so I gotta fix that or buy a new one. Oh, we were talking about fishing. Yeah, man, I love fishing. We're talking about fishing, and we're talking about women. It's like the same. It's like, this really is a dad stream. This really is a dad stream, guys. We love fishing. We love women. We love respecting fish, and we love respecting women. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the raid. I hope you have a good time. I'm unemployed since until November, or since November. I hope you're not unemployed until November. Yeah, unemployment sucks, but also unemployment's great. As someone who was unemployed for quite a while, yeah, employment both sucks and is amazing at the same time. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but like whenever you're at a job that you do not like, right? That's when employment sucks. But when you're at a job that like respects you, I guess this isn't weird, this is normal. But you have like a job that respects you and like they you know, they listen to you, you're doing things that you like doing, you're not like really struggling, you're not being yelled at, you know, you have like a decent, you know, respect for people as you work, then that's when employment is amazing. It's like pick one of the two, money or time. Welcome in. Yeah, it's like it really is like money or time. For me, I can do both. It's great because you know why? I unfortunately live with Mama and Papa Dolce, so therefore I don't have to pay rent. So therefore I don't have to make as much money. Therefore, I can do a lot more things that a lot of people can't. And unfortunately, this is like a really, really great thing about my life, and that's something I'm really, really happy about. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say how much money I have, right? But like, I have the opportunity to buy real estate. So like, will I? I don't know. It's a lot of freaking like effort and time and money and like management and like, you guys, you know how like you have to like renovate your houses every so often. Like people are like, oh, you don't have to renovate. Like, yeah, you do. You have to take care of the walls. You have to take care of the countertops and stuff like that. So like, your parents don't charge you rent? Yeah, they're amazing. My parents are amazing. I love them. I do help them with stuff though around the house. So like that's sort of my rent. Whenever they have tech problems, I'll fix it for them. A while ago, our internet went out and they're like, we don't know how to fix it. So I had to fix that for them. I constantly have to like, they installed a Ring camera finally. They finally got a Ring camera, like a Ring doorbell, and they didn't know how to install it. So I had to pretty much like do that for them as well. The only thing I didn't have to do was nail it to the house because Papa Dolce likes constructing things. You have that much money? I'm not saying I have that much money, but I have the opportunity to get real estate. I'm just saying that much. So we don't have a doorbell, really. Ask that. Yeah, ask for a Ring doorbell from Santa. Ring doorbells are they're pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's also like mildly a security camera as well, so like you can tell when like people like it records stuff, and that's pretty dang awesome. So yeah, if you don't want to pay for a security camera, just get a Ring doorbell. That should be good enough. $5 billionaire dollars. Man, I wish I had 5 billion. I actually really, okay, this is gonna be like really, I don't know, maybe telling of me. I'm not saying I'm rich, right? I'm not saying I'm rich, but you know, I'm more well off than some people in the world, that's for sure. But being somebody who's had the opportunity to not have to struggle, to not have to worry about food on the table, who's to not have to worry about paying rent and stuff like that, like I feel super, super like happy that I don't have to worry about that, but I know it exists out there. And the fact that it does exist out there makes me like really, really upset because it doesn't have to happen, you know? It doesn't have to happen. And like, I just wish that we didn't have to, like, I honestly wish that people could have the same opportunities that I've had, like growing up and not having to worry about food, not having to worry about like, you know, rent and stuff like that. Because like my parents, like unfortunately my parents did. My parents had like you know, they had to struggle with like rent, and then like, you know, they have 3 children, they have to feed 3 children, and now like they're well off, and like they worked really hard, and I really respect that. I mean, that's Asian parents for you guys. that's Asian parents for you. But yeah, I just wish that people didn't have to deal with that. And if you're dealing with that right now, like the best I can say is like, man, fuck the system. Rage Against the Machine, killing in the name of, or whatever, you know. I love that song, by the way. I love Rage Against the Machine so much. It's like a really there should be a universal income. Yeah, well, I don't know how to fix it. Maybe a universal income would work, maybe it wouldn't, I don't know. I just know that something needs to be done about it, because not having, you know, worrying about feeding your kids is like a really scary thing to think about when you're like, oh my god, can I even feed my children? Can I even send them to school? Like, that's so scary. I can't even imagine. We've had points in my life where my dad's taken 2 jobs at once, but my parents always put having... Yeah, that is, I know that feeling. That was an early part of my life for sure, but I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, because like my Mama Dolce, she was not even like qualified to be like, she's a nurse, right? So she wasn't even qualified to be a nurse. But that's like something that she wanted to do. So she took nursing classes. Like, she took classes specifically for nursing. I'm like doing stuff with my other hand here. Like I'm gesturing, but you guys can't even see it. Yeah, she took some classes. So she had 3 kids. She worked a day job while we were at school, and then she also took classes as well. So, you know, being there for, like, it's crazy, because also my Papa Dolce was like a hard worker as well. So like the fact that I even had family in my life is really surprising, because, you know, my sisters, they had like, you know, they had dance recitals and like, you know, and like volleyball games and stuff like that. And then I also had like, I had baseball, I had volleyball, I had like after school activities and stuff too. And like, you know, having 3 kids, being there for all 3 kids and having a job and going to school, that's crazy, man. Like, I can't, like, my parents are insane for like even attempting that. It's so wild. What's your favorite Christmas film? I hate Christmas movies. Is that weird? I hate them. I hate all of them. You seem to have a healthy family? Absolutely not. I do not. I can tell you why. Because I'm Asian. You know, it is the season for like giving. It's Christmas. It's giving. But yeah, it's you know, it's Christmas time. So it's the time to be thankful. To be thankful, to give back for giving thanks, and you know, so I'm thankful for you guys too. I know this should be like a Thanksgiving thing, but like, it's not. It's Christmas. I'm giving you my appreciation. Maybe I should help host a giveaway. Maybe I should do a giveaway for Christmas. I'm not gonna be streaming on the week of Christmas though, so like I don't know when I'm gonna do it. Yeah, there's battery powered doorbells. So I'm gonna like scroll back. I missed a bunch of stuff while talking about my family. I'm happy for what you've had. Yeah, it's I do feel like, you know, I feel happy that I at least had like some sort of like family in my life. My dad got his master's when I was little, but I did make some time to go. Didn't make time to go to my soccer games. Yeah, so that's the one thing that and this is I don't know, maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but like, you know, I don't really care at the same time. But like because because Papa Dolce was working so hard, he didn't have a whole lot of time to come to my volleyball games and my baseball games. That was pretty much all Mama Dolce. But the times where Papa Dolce did show up to the baseball games and the volleyball games, it was good. You should just host a viewers collab, play games with the crowd instead of forcing yourself to give away something. But I'm not forcing myself to give away something. I just want to give back, you know? What's wrong with you? Christmas movies? I don't know. I don't know. Like I watched like The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. That movie was pretty good. But like, do I like it? I guess. It's a little fucked up. It's got a bunch of adult humor in it. And I'm like, oh my god, it's fucking raunchy. Like the Grinch movie, guys, the Grinch movie with Jim Carrey is a really raunchy movie. It's really bad. Like there is a scene where a bunch of Who's down in Whoville go to a swingers party. They go to a swingers party in the Grinch movie. There's a cuck joke, guys. There's a cuck joke in the Grinch movie. There's a part where like babies come raining down from the sky for some fucking reason, right? And then the Grinch baby was supposed to go to a house, but then he like gets stuck, like he hits another baby on the way down and he gets stuck in a tree, right? And like as these babies are falling down and landing on people's porches, right? They're coming down and they're landing on people's porches. There's a guy, he walks out and the baby's there and he goes, honey, the baby's here. And he looks down and he goes, kind of looks like your boss. Like, what? There's a cuck joke in the Grinch movie. Like, what do you mean? The Grink. I guess like that's the only like real Christmas movie that I really enjoy, I guess. Other than that, I just don't really like Christmas movies. I really want to watch Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights because like it's partially a musical, and that's the only reason why I want to watch it, is that because apparently like some of the characters sing. And that's literally the only reason why. I'm a sucker for music. Grinch Baby, I fucking love Grinch Baby though. Grinch Baby's great. Dude, I feel okay. Guys, there's a scene in the Grinch movie, and Jim Carrey's the Grinch. It's not Jim Carrey's, but like Jim Carrey's in it. Dude, I always feel really, really bad, but there's a time where like the Grinch is a schoolboy, right? And he has a crush on not Cindy, what's her name? The sexy lady. Fuck, what's her name? Does anybody know the sexy who? The sexy Whoville who? I want to say her name is like Mia or something like that. But anyways, like there's the sexy Whoville. Like she wasn't sexy as a schoolgirl. She was just a popular girl. But the mayor of Whoville, like, you know, he starts bullying the Grinch for having a lot of hair and stuff. He's like, you're a hairy little boy. How do you have so much hair? Ew. And then, like, you know, there's like a scene where the Grinch is like really ashamed of all the hair that he has because he's like a little like hairy guy, and he like shaves off a bunch of the hair on his body, and then he comes to school like all cut up from like the razor and stuff like that, and then they bully him for that. And I'm like, holy shit, that's so fucking, oh my god. I felt so bad for the Grinch, and I understand why he's so hateful, but like, man, like I hate that. Like I hate, like if it's one thing that gets me really, really badly in movies and like media, is scenes of bullying. It pisses me off so much, because as a victim of bullying in elementary school, yeah, it sucks. Sorry about my rustling of plastic. I got some candy here with me. Did you know Mr. Poppy? I don't know. Bad Santa was the only R-rated movie I saw in the movie theater as a child. Wait, what? Bad Santa. Oh my god. Apparently 8 Crazy Nights is all god awful. More reason to watch it, really. More reason to watch it. I also do not know Mr. Puppy, by the way. Yeah, Grinch. I think Dr. Seuss movies are weird. The Nativity? What's the Nativity? There's gotta be at least 8 Santa slasher films, by the way, right? Santa, but he evil, right? That's gotta be like Santa Sleigh with Bill Goldberg. I believe it. 8 Crazy Santas. Krampus. Yeah, there's probably gonna be like a ton of Santa slasher films. It's a story about Jesus. Jesus. Santa was evil in the Billy and Mandy special. Yeah, it's the thing, guys. It's the thing that I talked about before. Childhood, but evil. Childhood, but menacing. It's like this weird trend. I don't know. Like it's been a thing that's just like a thing throughout the entire like of our lives, you know. Throughout our entire lives, we just like, but what if evil? And like kids do this too. Like Mario, what if Mario was evil? What if Mario was racist? Racist Mario. God, is that still like getting views? It's been a while since I've seen racist Mario pop up in my feed. Wait, is the video taken down? Wait, where is it? Wait. I searched racist Mario and it's not there anymore. Wait, where'd it go? I mean, it's still re-uploaded, but I think the original video's gone. Guys, it's not there anymore. What the hell? No way. Sonic.exe. Yeah, Sonic.exe is a good one. There's a bunch of, it's funny because I know a bunch of kids that are like kids. I know like a bunch of like 8-year-olds that are like super into Sonic.exe and like Five Nights at Freddy's, you know. All kids love horror stuff for some reason. It's easy to do horror movies on kid franchises. Yeah, it's super easy. I actually talked about this. I did know about the Pooniverse. I talked about this in one of my videos. It's actually related to copyright. So, this is like a weird thing about like, copyright and like this weird trend of horror in copyrighted content. So like, if you guys know, like a couple years ago, the cartoon Steamboat Willie went into the public domain. So people can remake Steamboat Willie now. They can remake it. They can do whatever they want with it. But people took this as a, oh, what if Steamboat Willie was a horror? What if Mickey Mouse was a horror thing? And the thing is that like the reason why a lot of people immediately jump to horror or whatever is because it immediately gets people's attention. It's a really big attention grabber, right? The same with Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, I'll get to that. So the thing is that like, because this thing is untouchable, right? Because this little thing is untouchable, it's like Mickey Mouse is a, sorry, Mickey is a nickname and I'm not familiar with him. I do not like Michael Mouse, but Michael Mouse, right? Michael Mouse, he is like this untouchable sort of thing. Like he's this icon of like childhood. He's like a property of Disney or whatever, right? So people like, they're like, oh, let's bastardize this. We love the bastardization of things, right? What if Mickey was evil? And like, they took that like, now we can do it. Oh, it's so shocking. It's so crazy. Oh my God, Mickey's never been evil before. So let's make something about it. That's where he's evil and he's killing people. And like, that's the whole dealio with that. And like, because of that also, there's like this whole thing where like, you take children's like sort of like stuff and then you make it like evil and horror film gore or whatever, right? And so they did that. They did that with Winnie the Pooh, and like, this has been a thing for a long time. Have you guys heard of a game called Alice? I think it's just called Alice. There's Alice, and then there's Alice Madness Returns. Basically, it's a horror version of like the world of not where's the world that she goes to? Not Wonderland. Alice, yeah, it is Wonderland. Yeah, the Wonderland. Yeah, it's like what if Wonderland was a horror film, was like an atrocious place. And so like we've been doing this for years. It's so like this isn't like a new thing. We've just been doing it for years. It's been harder to do it because there's less things going into the public domain. And so now that things are catching up and things are coming into the public domain, we're just going full force on it all over again. So yeah, the thing about the Pooniverse, by the way, it's fucked up how we have to call it the Pooniverse. The guy who's making it, this guy wants to make a bunch of horror film stuff related to people's childhood cartoons, like Mickey Mouse, Winnie the Pooh, stuff like that, right? He's got his sights on Peter Pan right now, because that's another thing that's coming into the public domain soon. So there's like Peter Pan. What else does he? That's the only one I can really think of that he's doing. I did a big research on this. Bambi. But yeah, Bambi's another one. Yeah. I think Bambi's the next one that he's working on. Not that I'm keeping up with this stuff. I think his efforts are gonna fall flat after like the 4th movie, because people are gonna be like, oh, these movies aren't actually good. Because people are like, yeah, these movies suck. I think it's already done. Is it? I know that. Yeah, but yeah, there's gonna be a trilogy for the Winnie the Pooh slasher film. Blood and Honey. I remember that. That's the name. Blood and Honey. But I think that's gonna fail because the novelty's already like kind of gone. Like everyone's kind of doing it, and I was like, okay, well, like if you're just gonna make an entire like thing about bastardizing like childhood like shows and stuff like that, I feel like it's not gonna. Like there needs to be something really, really enticing about it. There needs to be like a really, really good twist about it. I know that they also want to do like an MCU type crossover where they take a bunch of their IPs, quote unquote IPs, and then just like the thing that actually I'm wondering about, right? So like copyright, which means the right to copy, by the way. So if you make a derivative work off of something, do you own the copyright to that? I'm thinking about that now, because like obviously you can't own Winnie the Pooh anymore, right? You can't own Winnie the Pooh as a character. You could probably own Winnie the Pooh as a trademark or something, which is where Michael Mouse is right now. But like let's say you make, let's say we make the Winnie the Pooh movie, the horror film, the Blood and Honey movie, right? So if I just recreated it, if I recreated that movie shot for shot, scene for scene, right? Can I do that? Because it's a derivative, right? But you don't own the rights to the derivative because it's a derivative. It depends. This is definitely a court thing. I guess what you can own though, guys, I think I know the answer to this. I think there's like things that you can't do this, because although you reused parts of the original story, of the original whatever, you can probably copyright, I'm gonna say probably, you can likely copyright your storyboard and your cinematography. I'm pretty sure you can copyright that, because that stuff like that stuff you need to do on your own. You can't like reuse like shots from the original without context if you want to turn it into a horror film. So I think if I recreated shot for shot, I could do it, but I can make my own Winnie the Pooh horror movie and like I could get away with that because it's not derivative from their work. But if I copied their movie shot for shot, I'd be stealing their work in storyboarding and cinematography. So I think that's what I think. So I'm also not a lawyer. I'm also not a lawyer, but I think that's what would happen. I really like copyright law. Listen, it's one of the weirdest things is that like I have the weirdest interests. So I like VTubers, I guess. I like VTubers. I like video games, and I like copyright law. I like music, I guess, as well. I like music production. I'm one of the weirdest people I know, actually, now I'm thinking about it. But again, like everybody's a little weird, so I like pregnancy. Just kidding, I actually don't. I don't actually like pregnancy. I lied. I'm lying to you this entire time. I have to take a media law class at some point. Yes, please pay attention to that. Like there's so much interesting things in media law and copyright law. God, copyright law is like one of the most interesting things in my opinion, because copyright has existed since like the 1700s, the late 1700s, when they started making maps and books. And they're like, wait, you just stole my map and you're reselling my map. That's my hard work. I made that map. You can't sell that map. And then so they wrote laws about copying maps and books. And then like after that point, it got extended to other things like you know, like music and sheet music is another thing. Music wasn't originally it wasn't protected by copyright law. I like pregnant. And that's just how the stream goes. That's just how the stream goes. But yeah, copyright law is so crazy. It's so cool. And then eventually it turned into digital media, right? Because computers didn't exist back then, and then started to include things like software and like digital music. And now we have this thing called the DMCA, which people think like, oh, DMCA means to like copyright strike somebody. No, DMCA is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, which starts to include digital media, such as, you know, because of the introduction of things like Napster. You guys remember Napster and LimeWire, where torrenting and peer-to-peer file transfer became a thing. They need to start to regulate it because people started losing money, because like they could digitize movies and then they share that on the internet. So now we have the DMCA, which means that like people on the internet now, or like service providers on the internet, are now responsible for what flows through the traffic of their websites. Man, I love and the thing is that like technology is constantly evolving, right? So we need to find ways to like counteract copyright laws as we continue forward, you know. I like your new, thanks. I made it a couple days ago. It's Bowser inspired. But yeah, like there's a lot like what's like now AI, right? AI now, right? Things are things are protected by copyright isn't protected by AI right now. There's like, well, like I didn't make it. It was like, well, you're using my IP, and like, and then the thing is like, it's so vague right now on copyright law, because technology moves faster than we can pass bills through law. And the thing is that like, we don't have such thing as international copyright. There's no such thing as international copyright. People think there is, but like technically there isn't. So like the funny thing is that like, there's this thing that's happening right now. I know I finished my coffee a long ass time. No, I didn't. We'll get to the Daily Dolce soon, guys. But like, there's an ongoing thing right now with some creators online. There's a guy in Russia who has been taking people's animations, recreating it shot for shot, scene for scene, right? And then because of how international copyright works, which there is none, by the way, and you can't sue this guy. You can't issue a takedown, because if you want to take down the video, you need to send them to court. So if you are a small-time animator, right, and this guy takes your animation, you have to sue him and take him to court if you want the video to be taken down. But you can't do that because they live in Russia. And like, you're not gonna like, because somebody in Russia takes your thing, you can't take him to US court. So it's really fucked up. I'm starting to feel like I should make moist critical videos where like I talk about these things, because like because I just have like, I don't know. I don't want to like react to things on the internet anymore. Like just, you know, it feels like a really easy thing to do. But also at the same time, it's also kind of hard because you have to like go around the internet and look for things that you actually want to talk about and have opinions about. And here's the fucking thing about me. Here's the thing about me, guys. I just don't care about how, like a lot of stuff on the internet. Like, I just really don't care. I'll be honest with you. Some of the stuff that I see that Moist Critical talks about, I'm like, I really just don't care about this. But the thing I do care about, like things like copyright law and like copyright injustice and stuff like that, I'll talk about that. Also pregnancy, apparently. So. Anyways, I'm gonna finish my coffee. We can move on to the daily dolce, okay, guys? We are all done. All done. Guys, can't forget about pregnancy. Okay, I've got this idea, guys. I talked about this on Tuesday, but I'm thinking about a really big stream idea, and I think it's gonna happen in March. I've been thinking about this for like 2 days now. I think I can do this, and if anything, it's gonna be my last hurrah as a content creator, quote unquote. Because one, I'm not making any money off of this, right? And again, I have enough money, again, like I said, to like get into real estate, quote unquote, get into real estate to like buy a house, basically, right? Or like at least put a down payment down for a house, right? So, right? And it's not, I'm gonna say it's my last hurrah, but like it's gonna be like where I'm like, okay, I need to like stop putting so much time into being online. Not saying that this is going to be the end of Akira Dolce, right? Because Akira Dolce is eternal. He'll live on inside your pregnancies forever, right? But like, you know, I told myself this, right? But you know, if this isn't like something that this isn't something I can do forever, really, it isn't. I need to actually like lock in, as they say. So can I spam chat? No, you cannot. I told myself last year in February, and I do this every year. Around this time, I look back on my year and saying like, did I perform as well as I wanted to in terms of like creating stuff on the internet, in terms of cultivating a community, in terms of exploring new ideas and stuff like that. I do this every year. And at March is the time where I'm like, okay, if I have not progressed in such a way that I have wanted to, then I'm gonna like really tone back on being on the internet and like creating stuff online and stuff like that. And so far I have met my expectations every single year, so that's pretty cool. But now I'm at an age where I need to lock in and like really, you know, start preparing for the end. It sounds crazy, but I really do need to start preparing for the end of my days. Even though it's going to be a long while away, I need to prepare for that. So like, if I don't see like a crazy amount of like progress, I'm like, I need to like actually, you know, I need to lock in and get an actual job that gets a crazy amount of money. You know, I need to like actually prepare for the end. Don't say it like that. I mean, like, I don't know how would you say it? Like, the thing is that like the thing that's like crazy, right? And then I saw this from Northern Lion, but like the worst thing about getting old, it's not like, oh, my back is gonna hurt. Oh, I can't eat the same foods as I could before because like my stomach isn't the same, or like my metabolism is caught up with me and stuff like that. The worst thing about getting old is knowing that you can't rely on adults in your life anymore. The people that are older than you, is knowing that your parents are gonna apparently, like, your parents are gonna, like, you know, they're gonna go old. They're not gonna be like you can't really, you're gonna have to take care of them. The worst thing about getting old is now the responsibilities fall on you in its entirety, and like you're going to be responsible for yourself strictly. And for some people that's already happened to them. Some people it's already happened for them in their 20s. Some people, it's already happened in them in their teens. But basically, the worst part about getting older is knowing that the people that you rely on are going to be gone, and that it really sucks to like really put it that way. But it's the truth. It's yeah. The worst part about growing up is the fact that you actually have to be an adult. That you have to manage your finances. That you have to manage your own emotional state of being, you know? All that is gonna suck. That's the worst part about getting old. So, yeah, I'm sorry, it took a really dark turn, right? But these are things I think about as an adult. As a very clearly 37-year-old, I have to think about these things. And it's not a fun thing to think about. And this is also why this is also related to the thing I was just talking about, right? But I need to lock in. Like I need to prepare for endgame. I need to post game content. Listen, if life was a video game, which it's not, don't take it like as it is. But if life was a video game, right? Your childhood days are the your infancy is the tutorial, right? Your school days are you know, the easy mode, and the final boss of your life is like preparing for the end. And then once you're prepared for the end, now you're in post game, and then you can start doing the things that you want. It's trippy to see your hand avatar in emote. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it, huh? What's wrong? Huh? Huh? I don't know. Is that weird? Is that weird? Huh? All right, guys, sorry. That was really dark, but like let's play some video games. I say video games, but like let's do some puzzles. We're gonna do some puzzles. Taxes are like a subscription. They sure are. You guys love taxes? Man, I love when taxes do things, you know? Oh shit, sorry. You probably heard that, and that's probably not very good. My pop filter just popped out. Ugh, okay, hold on a second. I am going to get the daily dolce all ready and good to go, and then we will... And then we'll get going. We'll do the daily dolce, we'll come back, we'll eat my egg! And then we'll have a good time, okay? Sound good? What are like Christmas music, right? We've been listening to Christmas music this. I'm getting comments on my shorts that I just posted. I'm like, I kind of want to check these right now, but like I'm streaming right now. What Christmas music do you guys want to listen to right now? While I get this going. So I should have done this earlier before the stream started, but I'm lazy. I wasn't lazy. I just didn't prepare today. It has to be copyright free. It has to be copyright free. We had a horror game based on Furbies, did we? That was a comment from a long time ago. Sorry. What's a good like wintry, Christmassy sort of song? Christmas songs. Winter video game music. That's Baba Ju. This is just an hour-long mix. Yeah, we could just go with this. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Okay, so if you guys don't know this, if you're in my Discord, you can send me a custom Wordle that you can that you can join. If you guys don't have a link to that, you can find it in the description or my about me. And we'll go from there. Okay, so today's puzzle is brought to you by Gentle Ralts. So I'll get that going soon here. Let me just get this. Okay. So I gotta find out where to put my phone right now. There we go. Okay. So it's just out of the way. All right. Today's Wordle. Sorry. There we go. All right. So if you guys don't know about my daily dolces, I just basically I don't look at chat until after the games are done. So between games, I'll be chatting with you guys, but other than that, I will not be looking from chat from here on out. Okay, so today, Gentle Ralts, a Ralts with a gentle nature, sends me a Wordle. It's a 6-letter Wordle. I want to say middle for some reason. Because Mika the other day said middle. I was like, oh, it's middle. No. Let's try. I think Locket was the one that I is going to be my usual starter, but I want to be unique, you know? I want to be special. How about does thrice work? Thrice isn't actually a word. Oh, it is. It does work though. Thrice a day at least. Once, twice. Isn't that weird? Because it's once, twice, and then after that it's 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, right? But thrice, maybe it is a word. I and did E in it. Gentle Ralts. What is Gentle Ralts into? I'm looking now. I know people are really upset with me whenever I play this. Like, you gotta use your clues, right? But the thing is, like, no, I want to play hard mode because I want to challenge myself. It's funny because, like, if you think about it, it's like people backseating me on Wordle. The R is gone, and it really pisses me off because, like, I'm trying to find words that haven't, like, almost like GR or like DRI, like grind or friend. Oh my god, friend would be a good starter, I think. Smiley. I think that was a good one. Okay, we'll go with Smiley. Okay, we got a good number of letters here. S, L, I, and the E is in the right place. Maybe it ends in ES. I was gonna do like lives, but like no. So I think the I goes here. Maybe like this. Is it pixels? Is it pixels? Oh shit. That's not how you spell pixel, is it? No. Pixel is an EL, not an LE. Bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Smiling friends. It's not LES. How is it? Oops. I. Something like that. I was like, pieces? Pieces would work. Um, maybe it starts with an L. L-I something something E-S? I was thinking lilies, but L doesn't belong there. Oh my god. Pixies? Libs? Own the libs, as they say? Maybe it ends. Maybe it's an EL word. PL? No. It has. The I has to be here, right? Willis. S-I-S? Maybe I-S. Oh, I was just singing an Earthbound song. Oh my god. I have no idea, guys. With the clues that I have now. I was doing listen. Listen would have been a good one. Hold on. Is this to Lisbon? Is that even a word? To Liskin. What if it's a double E? I want to say there's a double E in it. Een. Lysine. Lysine? No. Let's check the hint. What's the hint here? There's one letter that is used twice. Okay, well. There is a double letter. Maybe it is an EE like I thought. I want to say it ends in EEN. I don't know. Een. Eid? Listen. Okay, maybe I just need to forget. Maybe it's not a double E. Is it missile? Oh no, it's not missile. Is that a word? No, it'd be diesel. Is diesel? Wait. That almost, wait, does that work? There's the I, there's the E. What the hell? I got it, holy hell. Got it in 3, holy. I miss Animal Crossing New Leaf. I do too. Animal Crossing New Leaf is like one of the best games. Yeah. Sorry. Next, the Wordle. Okay, the actual Wordle. Let's get rid of that advertisement on the top there. There we go. What's the word I just said? Was a good one? A great one. There was a word that I said earlier that I was like, oh, this would be a really good starter. Friend. No, it's not. It's for the sixth letter one. It was, wasn't it? But now it isn't. Okay. I think let's just go great, because I think that's a great starter. Okay, we got G and an R. So G, there's, you know, I feel like G is a good one to have here. Rigi? I'm gonna try rugby. This is rugby. No! What? What? Oh God, guys. What is with this, man? It was a great starter. What do you want? I have no idea. When you just have this, like, you just have this feeling, you know? When you just get a feeling. Play the lottery? No, I'm gonna play Zenless Zone Zero and do my polls and Uma Musume and Genshin Impact. I don't even play Genshin Impact, but I'll play Genshin Impact just for my good luck today. Faux something. Faux pas? Faux pas. How do you spell it? Faux pas. How do you spell faux pas? Something X, right? I'll figure it out later. Folder and unfinished emails. Drafts. Low quality machine generated content informally. Gen AI? No. AI generated? I don't know. Field of plants. A field of plants is a meadow? What is a field of plants? Like a farmland? Had a bite. Eat. 8? 8. It would be 8. Small yellow bow ties say Papa. I don't know. Black piano key next to G. Huh? The black piano key next to G. Be A flat. There we go. Faux pas. Yeah, it was faux pas. Piece of equipment in curling. It's not an X then. S. Faux pas. Is the broom? There's the stone and then there's the broom. I don't remember what the broom is called. Stem? I don't know. A faddish dance move in the mid to dab. Oh my God, the dab. Do you guys remember the dab? Rio de Janeiro? Costume that might include a black trench coat and sunglasses. I'm thinking like Neo from like the Matrix for some reason. AI, it is AI. AI slop. That's yeah, for real. Pasta, is that pasta? No. Oh, yeah, pasta and a botany. It is a stone and a spy. 226. Botany. AI slop. Why do people keep thinking that I'm AI? I'm genuinely curious why people keep thinking I'm a spy, like a, not spy, AI generated. Dabbing around the Christmas tree, 6-7 on a Merry Christmas or whatever, you know. I'm gonna start my connections with that, right? And then what? Listen, I'm gonna start my connections with a 6-7 on a Merry Christmas, and it's gonna do so well, and people are gonna be like, oh my God, what a cringe dude, right? Ready? So I'm gonna start recording right here. 6-7 on a Merry Christmas, 6-7 on a Merry Christmas. Did I get you? Okay, cool. Okay. Guys, that TikTok is gonna do so well. That YouTube short's gonna do so well. It's gonna be amazing. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Hero, fantasy. I'm thinking like Star Wars for some reason. Media, pom-pom, illusion, a fantasy and illusion, a daydream, and a something that you like, you know, and your imagination, right? Felt, lead, maybe. These are like materials that you work with. No, maybe not. Principle. A principle? Huh? It's not like a principle as in like a, you know, like a principle. Like something that you do, like, or something that you think about. What is it? A principle. It's a principal as in like somebody who works in a school. Felt. Pom-pom. Glitter. Pipe cleaner. Oh wait, these are things that these are craft materials. Felt, glitter, pipe cleaner, and pom-pom. These are craft materials. Butterfly effect. Butterfly effect? Illusion. Star. Okay. We at least have this. Okay. Security, lead, daydream. Worker. Like a worker ant, maybe? Security ant? A worker, a security, a principal, and these are, I don't know. A hero. These are all jobs. Oh, my stomach. Do you hear that? Illusion, daydream, a fantasy. Maybe a butterfly. Media. I'm thinking like media literacy. Daydream. Fantasy. Hero. So the thing is, I just think hero, security, worker, and principal because like they're just like jobs, right? They're like something that you can do as like a job. I mean, everything else you can't really do. Star. I want to say Star Wars, Hero Wars, Fantasy Wars. Was that Storage Wars? To fancy something maybe? No? Fancy a descriptor. I think it has to be with like fancy, like to like something, because like there's none of these are really adjectives, right? So this has to be fancy as in like you fancy something. Media, fancy, no, because like, well, I don't know. Maybe fancy. Maybe fancy. Maybe there's something about the word. Maybe you add something to it. Fancy pants? Fancy hero pants. Worker pants. Worker pants? Wait, hold on a second. Fancy pants, worker pants, maybe? Square pants? To lead. Lead? Maybe lead? Is it lead or lead? Hero. I need a hero. I need a hero on another night. Guys, I don't think I got this. I don't think I got this at all. This today is not the day. Today is not the day. We're just gonna send this one. Yeah, components of an arts and craft. Maybe. What I say? Illusion, daydream, fantasy. Okay, listen. Okay, so I recently just finished Mother 1, and this song hits differently once I listen to this song. I don't know, man. Ooh, I want to say maybe Butterfly. One away. Okay. Is it Fancy? No, because it's Fantasy. Media. Lead worker star. Sorry, I'll check chat in a second here after I give up. Okay, I don't know. I feel like it's Fantasy Daydream. Is it maybe to Hero? A hero? Let's try the one thing I thought before, like just jobs, right? I don't think this is one, but no, it's not even one at all. Okay. Fiction? No. Well, frickin' heck, I don't even know, guys. This is a hero, a star, someone you look up to. You look up to a hero, a star, a principal. And a lead, maybe? Like a leader? Protagonist. Wait, when is a principal a protagonist? Security guard, maybe? Security, no. Daydream. Security? Hold on a second. Is this I don't see it. Butterfly, maybe? Butterfly? Fly. You're my little butterfly. Media. Worker, security. Worker? Worker. Illusion, daydream, fantasy. Okay, well, which one of these 5 work together as a 4? Security, media, worker, security. Like security camera, media camera, maybe. I don't know. This is like one of my longer ones for sure. Did I do fancy? I think I... What the... What? Social... Oh! Social butterfly, social media, social security, and social worker. Oh my god. I should have thought that. Emiko, hi, welcome in! Welcome in! I'm so sorry, guys. I fucked that up. I did not see that at all. Hero, late star lead, principal. Oh my god, guys, you got this way before I did. Principal role in a play. Is that a thing? For liking something, wishful thinking. Yeah, you're right. God, you guys are a lot smarter than I am. That's for sure. Stinky. I am stinky. At the hair salon. Hairspray? Nope. Hair at the hair salon. Scissors? A comb? A shampoo? Shampoo? A... What was the bib? The thing they have to put on you. A cape? And... Bleach. Bleach. 31 seconds. That's a good one. I need to get a haircut. That's for sure. Easy, easy. It was an easy one. Not compared to that connections one. The connections one was a lot harder for me. Don't drink bleach. You should not. How are you? I'm great. I had my morning coffee. What else did I do today? Oh, we're about to eat that egg. We're gonna eat that egg later today, but we're gonna do that in a little bit here. You know what? I feel like today's turnout is really good today. So we're gonna do strands. We're gonna do strands and spelling bee today. Natural remedies. Like an antidote? Natural remedy. What do you normally have for a natural remedy? Mold. Okay, you guys can help on this. Honey? Honey is one of them? Where's honey? Oh, honey is one. Okay. Lemon? Honey, lemon. Ers. Bottom? Can I erase you? Oh, no, we're working on this together. Garlic. Ooh, I love garlic, actually. Garlic? Okay, garlic is one of there. So then... I can't have garlic me vampy. Is that why vampires don't like garlic? Is because like technically vampirism is like a is like a disease or something, right? Deer? I don't think a deer is a remedy. Elderberry? Really? Elderberry. Oh, elderberry is there. Okay, hold on a second. So immune. Wait, immune. Immunity. No. Immune. Immune. Boosters. That is the weirdest spangram ever. Garlic. Okay. Elderberry. Honey. Lemon. And turmeric. Wait. How do you spell turmeric? Wait. Turmeric? Oh, it's with an R in there. Okay. Good job, guys. Yeah, we work together as a team. Turmeric. I didn't know there's an R in turmeric, like over there. There's 2 R's in there, I should say. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do... Do you guys want to do letterbox? Letterbox usually takes forever. What is that one? Spelling bee. It's over on the side here. Okay, we'll do letterboxed after we do spelling bee, but I'll only give us like 3 minutes, okay? I'll only have 3 minutes on letterboxed. So if you guys don't know how to play this, we have to use the center. We have to use words, but we have to use the center. So like, for example, bile. Fill. Bill. File. Can you do waffle? What's waffle? Is bunny? Would bunny work? Bunny? No. Bible. And read your Bible. Fine. Imbue? That's with an M. Imbue. 9. I got Phil. Yeah, I got Phil. A Luby. Lifeline. Oh my god. That's a good one. Maybe ill? Ill. Funnel works, but there's no I. New? That's not a word. Fulfill. Wow. Bluefin? Like a tuna? Oh my god, nice. Unfill. Maybe any unwords? Unline? Did I get line? No. We got life, we got line, we got lifeline. Linen. Any? Oh my god. Fife? Fife, but spelled differently? In line. Okay. Oh, okay. Apparently that's not a word. Infill. Oh my god, you guys are so good at this. We got 9, we got nibble. Flying? Biff. Oh my god, I fucking love using the word biff. Freaking biffed her, man. I was walking down the road and I was slipped on some ice and I fucking biffed it. Oops, unbelief. There we go. Another spangram, dang. Look at you. A beeline. Awesome, we got it really quickly, guys. Blinny? Blinny is not a word. It is a word. What the heck? A flib? What the flib? Okay, I'll give you guys maybe about... I'll give you guys a little bit here. If a word doesn't pop up, then we'll just give up and we'll get going. We'll try letterboxed. Feline? Feely? Bubbly. Libely? Lian? Sorry, Jam, I see you. Jam, I see you. You are seen. You are so seen right now. Feeling. Blin. Biff? Bliff? Elfin? Elfin Lian? Ennui? Oh my god, that's the Robo-Kai word. Robert Kyle. I am doing nothing. You are doing a great job at doing it. Keep it up. We love you. Funny. Oops. In lieu of things. God. Any? Libby? Oops. Libby? From Jimmy Neutron? Let's see. See buff, but there's no I in it. Buffy, the vampire slayer? Nooble. Oops, I just spelled noob. What the heck? Got linen. Okay, I'm gonna give this a little bit more time, and then if you guys can't get it, then we're gonna give up and we're gonna get going. And then we get to eat my egg. We get to eat my egg. Huevo? Huevo. We already got lifeline. Huevos. Huevos. Oh, my huevos. That's the funny, like, that's one of the few Spanish words I know. And I know it because people are like, haha, huevos. I can see your huevos. I was gonna do finale. Fill in. We already got life. How the heck did we not get life? How the frick did we not get life? I thought we got life, did we not? I guess I need a life. Okay, we're gonna try letterbox, but I'm only gonna give you guys like 3 minutes to solve this, okay? I'm gonna give you like 3 minutes. Starting now. Let's see, like, quiet. We have quiet. How does this work? So, you have to connect letters basically across, like, that's not on the same, like, line. So, for example, you can't connect C and K together because they're on the same line. But you can connect C to like A, or like you can connect it to E, or you connect it to like R, but like it just can't be on the same line here. So you can't like make the word quick because C doesn't connect to the K. And we try to do this in 2. We try to do. What the heck? How the heck? Quat. Or Noic? Did I spell that right? Q-U-A-T. Oh. Wait. Quarter. Quaternoic. Oh, you can't do it. The R and the T are connected. Okay, you got less than a minute, guys. It's gonna be... What? You can't do it. Q-U-A-R. You can't do it. You can't do it. Q-U-A-R. R's on the same line as the T. Care worker works though. Quater? Noic? Care worker. There you go. There you go. You got it. You finally got it. Akira, you're stupid. Do the thing I told you. Do the thing. Oh my god. All right, I want to eat my egg now. We're gonna eat my egg, guys. Egg time. It is egg time. I want my egg. Waffle? What is waffle? I already picked up my phone. I already picked up my phone. Sorry, we're not doing it. I already picked up my phone. Welcome back. We're back. Okay. Egg time. Egg time. Egg time. Egg time. Egg time. Egg time. Ooh. It's like the fushigi ball. You guys know the fushigi? The fushigi ball? Illegal egg. Illegal if you're from America. But this is Kinder Surprise. This is from apparently Italy. It's got a penguin on it. You guys know I love penguins. I thought fushigi was another word for Yuri. I think you're thinking of the word fujoshi, and fujoshi is a girl who likes fantasizing about gay men. Okay, so this is a Kinder Surprise. So does anybody not know what a Kinder Surprise is? Like, does anybody actually not know what this is? This is a genuine question. So then I could just save myself from explaining what this is. Kinder. Ferrero Rocher and Nutella are from the same color. Kinder, Ferrero Rocher, and Nutella. Nutella. Wait, Nutella makes... Oh, that's probably why this is so good, because Nutella is fucking good. I didn't know they made them so big. They do. This is for big boys like me, who like big boy egg. And they come in foil. So that means you can melt it down afterwards. Okay, let's peel back these layers. Peel it back like an onion. I'm gonna try to be really gentle with it. I'm gonna be real gentle. Okay, my nose is itchy. Yeah, they usually come in smaller sizes, that's for sure. But this Kinder Egg is huge. It's huge, mate. It's fucking huge. It's fucking huge, mate. The fact that these are illegal in America is so funny because, what is it? It's just plastic. But the rumor goes is that Kinder Eggs were used to smuggle drugs into America, and that's why they're illegal. Because they found a shit ton of heroin or I don't know. What's the problem now? Fentanyl? I'm pretty sure it was marijuana back in the day when marijuana was illegal. I mean, it's still illegal in some states, but I think marijuana was the one that's oh, we found marijuana in these Kinder Eggs. No, it was a choking hazard. I mean, that's what they want you to know. The rumor goes that they are actually banned because you see. Hold on a second. You see this? I don't think you can see it, but the egg is not properly aligned in here. It's slightly misaligned. Yeah, I feel like they just blamed the company for their kids choking on toys, and they're like, we got to get this out of here somehow. And they're like, I know, let's just say my kid choked on the toy because I wasn't watching them. I just ripped it. Oh, I ripped it. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. There's no real reason for me doing this, by the way. I just want to have this in one big peel. I wonder if this is how they did it too. They just they did exactly what I'm doing here. They carefully peeled off the foil so it looks like it was an untouched egg. I wonder if that's what they did. They sell them now, but the toy... No, those are not actually... They're not the same. They're not the same. So what you're talking about is Kinder... Was it Kinder Joy? And those are not the same. Because they have like these like cookie or something on the other side. And then like you have to dip... They're like Dunkaroos, but lamer. Not saying that Dunkaroos are any good anymore, but... Listen, I made a whole video about Dunkaroos, man. Oh, dude, it's almost out. You see that? We cracked it pretty dang open right now. And it's not the chocolate, it's the cream. Yeah, so like they suck in comparison. There we go. Wait, we got a lot of it out. Look at that, we did it. All in one piece. Set sail for one piece, baby, because this is all in one piece. Okay, I'm not gonna put it on the mat here because like it's probably gonna melt. So I'm just gonna set this down right here for now. Can I set this up right? Kind of. I'll lean it on the house for now. Look at that chocolate egg, it looks so cool. Let's like, just take a look at this for a second. Is there a way to like stretch this out properly? Not really. It's kind of like... I'm trying to get this as flat as possible. But I think just that the way they're cut just doesn't want to... Because if I try to flatten it out, it just won't. I think they're just cut this... Are they just cut this way? I don't think I can flatten this. Because if I do, there'll be creases everywhere. Look, the grown man is playing with the foil, not the toy itself. I could crush it, yeah, but like, it doesn't... That's so weird. Like, genuinely, it confuses me. I'm trying to flatten this out as much as possible, but like, just because of how this goes, like, see, I'm already creasing it by just pressing in the center. I think it's just like, I don't think there's a way to flatten it. Like, this is about as flat as it goes right now. And it's still like bowl shaped. How did they get it? How did they get it like this? I'm trying my darndest to get this as flat as possible. It's not happening though. See, like this is like, you see, like it's just gonna constantly just be like this. Why am I playing with the foil? Seriously, why am I playing with the foil? Yeah, here's the actual egg, though. I wonder if you can, like... Hold on a second. Do I have a... Where's my dog? Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can find my Razor Blade. Is my Razor Blade here? A Razor Blade? Razor Blade? Razor Blade? Razor Blade? Do I have a Razor Blade? I don't have a Razor Blade. Where'd my Razor Blade go? Razor Blade? I sound insane right now. Is it maybe in here? Oh, it's not in there. Guys, I'm missing my Razor Blade. Sorry, my Razor Blade. Razor Blade. Why do we wait, what is that thing that, like, if you say razor blade with an Australian accent or something, or like if You see beer can? It's like, it sounds like bacon in like with Jamaican accent. I want to cut this open like nice and smooth, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Should I just smash it? Lies a disc. You have a dog? My dog, like I have a dog that's like a razor blade that's in the shape of a dog, and I just call it my dog. Just smash. I want to cut it though. I want to cut it open, be nice and smooth, you know? It's already like feeling a little sticky from the chocolate. But my razor blade is gone. Where the heck could it have gone? I wonder if I like left it somewhere that I probably shouldn't have. Man, oh man, I just really want to cut it open. I really want to slice this open, you know? I have scissors. Wait, I wonder. No, I shouldn't use scissors. All right. Well, I think it'd be, guys. You think it'd be really satisfying to like just cut this open though, just like, and get the perfect halves? I kind of want to like. Listen, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I can find a razor blade. Give me like a minute, okay? Give me like a minute. I'm gonna go quickly find a razor blade. Rise a blade. Rise a blade. I found a Rise a blade. I found a Rise a blade. Rise a blade. Rise a blade. Rise a blade. I found a Rise a blade. So here's what I mean by my dog. My dog. Also, I'll rise a blade. Ah, oh my god, don't get any chocolate on my mouth. Okay. We're gonna try to cut this open like really smooth. Huh? A rise blade. Oh. Okay. Okay, the rise of blades cotton 3. Rise of blades cotton 3. Oh, I'm a little off the line. That's fine. I can readjust. There we go. No, wait, no, it didn't work. No, it cracked. No. At least save one side. At least save one side. It's not perfectly cut. It kind of looks like an avocado. It's an avocado! Look at how big this toy is, though. It's going straight up my throat. But look at the inside, right? This chocolate's really freaking good. Okay, now we're gonna eat it. Oh my god! This is a really sweet chocolate, though. I don't think I'm gonna finish this. There's a lot of chocolate. How many calories is this? Wait, where's the... Wait, is there no nutrition value on here? Wait, where's the nutrition value? There's no, wait. Nutrition, and you call the number. They don't have the nutrition on here. I'm eating lunch while you eat your egg. Egg. It's really malleable. You see, it's like folding right now. Egg. Oh, this chocolate's so good though. You want some? You want some? You go. Ah, yum. You love it. That's really sweet chocolate. I kind of wish I had my coffee with this now, actually. Is that legal? I don't know. I wonder if it came in a box. Because I don't remember. I bought this a long time ago. I mean, I guess I could look it up. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Large Kinder Surprise. Oops, surprise. A large Kinder Surprise nutrition. 500 calories. About 50 grams of sugar and 35 grams of fat, primarily made from milk. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish all. Like, I'm already feeling like this is like too much chocolate for me. You know what I'm probably gonna do with this? I'm probably gonna melt this down into some milk and make it into like a mocha or a hot chocolate. I think I'm gonna do that. So, yeah, enough of this chocolate already. It's way too freaking sweet. I should have had some gingerbread with my chocolate. Or my coffee this morning. Okay. Let's crack this open though. Ah! Why is it so hard to open? This is totally a choking hazard. I can't even finish this put this in my mouth. Choking hazard my fucking ass. If I'm a fucking child and this was like half the size, it wouldn't even fit in my fucking mouth. This is not a choking hazard, by the way. I tell you guys. Adults are just making up the child choking story just to make you believe that there's no drugs in these. It won't give people ideas for drugs. Wait. Oh yeah, this is the... Wait. Oh, this is quality control. So what does this say? This says, where's the English? Wait, there's no English on here. Wait, where is it? Espanol? Right, okay, I don't know if anybody can speak Spanish, but okay, here we go. Yogurtes no apto para menores de 3 años. Las partes pequeñas podrían ser ingredientes o inhalas. That... There's so many languages in here. I still can't find English. Oh, there it is. Warning and keep. Toy not suitable for children under 3 years. Small parts may be swallowed or inhaled. I don't know why you would leave like a 3-year-old alone with this thing. I don't know. That's just me. So here's the toy that we got, I think. Wait, let's see. Yeah, here we go. They come with these nice artworks. Pretty soon this will be AI generated, and it's gonna be like, wow, this sucks. Are these elephants? Oh, these are like mammoths. Oh, these are mammoths. I wanted a penguin toy, honestly. Oh, you guys, there's a QR code. You guys want to scan it? I don't know where this takes. I want to scan this actually. Where does this take me? Here you go. Here it is again. If you guys want to scan it. Oh, it's an app. It gives you an app. Oh, and it's like those. Oh God, wow. They just have an app. Roleplay, create, and learn with a Play-Do. Season 6. What do you mean season 6? Is there a battle pass for this shit? By Kinder, a Play-Do by Kinder is an award-winning app for kids and parents, offering a safe and creative world filled with what is this? Filled with various activities. Let your children imagine, create, and play with over 1,500 characters across 11 different themes. There's just an app. This has nothing to do with the toy. It's just they're just chilling their app on you. Okay, let's see. Like it's like a Lego. It's like Lego. You assemble it together. Wait, does this launch? Is this? Wait, no, it's a bungee. Oh, it's a bungee man. Okay, so how do I put this together? There's like four. There's only 4 parts, but I need instructions for this. Okay, so like you take the head and the back and the body and you slam them together. So here's the front. Oh God. Okay, here's the face. Okay, I get it. Okay. I don't know why this couldn't have just been one piece. I guess it wouldn't have fit, huh? Would it have fit? Oh, it totally would have fit. It's not like it doesn't really fit snugly. I can see a little seam line right here. I want that to go away. But it's a Kinder Surprise toy, so what can you? Wait, does it come with a string? Wait, is there a string? Oh, there's a string. I was like, where's the string? It's right here. It comes with a string. So then you tie it. Really? Okay, so all you do is just you tie it to this thing, and then you tie it to this. Apparently, you can stick this on like the walls and stuff. Hold on a second. Okay, we'll tie him first and see if it sticks on the wall behind me. My fingers feel gross from the chocolate. Threading a needle. There we go. Does it launch? No, it just hangs. Okay, I gotta tie this now. I'm not really good at tying. Okay, so he's nice and suspended. There we go. Ready? Oh, oh! Okay, now it's time to this bungee area. So it looks like you put him on here, right? You put him on. Wait, maybe you don't. Wait, how does he? Wait, what? Wait, he just slides on here. Wait, then how do you? Is it like that? Okay, he like. Okay, wait. What? Hold on. Okay, we're gonna tie this, and then like we're gonna. So it looks like he does launch, but maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Boom, 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 ba boom. Is this Twilight Princess? It is. It's like, how come I heard the Twilight Princess jingle? This is probably the snow area in Twilight Princess, the one that I keep forgetting about. There we go. All right, we got it through. my fingers are not made for this. Okay. That did not work. My fingers feel so crusty right now, guys. I hate that. It's a feeling I am very uncomfortable with right now. I can get this, don't worry. I'm good at tying stuff, I think. You know what I'm actually pretty good at? And this is like maybe a little NSFW. I'm good at tying people up with rope. However, give me a toy. What the hell did I just do? That was not. I should figure out how to tie a cinch knot instead of like a regular knot. You know, a cinch knot would probably work way better here. I'm just going off why the instructions tell me, though. Imagine the toy is a person. Like, listen, we just gotta pretend it's like Toy Story rules, you know? Okay, there we go. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, so now that we got it tied together... So how does this work? Okay, he's tied. And it says like you stick him to the wall and then he should like pop off. Okay, so he's okay, right? So then like what? These like extreme sports mammoths. Okay, so I don't really know what this is supposed to do. Here, I'm gonna try sticking it to the wall, okay? I'm gonna try sticking it to the wall. Let's see what's happened. Okay. So like, is that you see? Yeah. So, like, okay, so it sticks to the wall. Huh. I mean, he sure fell off it, that's for sure. Yeah, let's try again. Right here? Yeah, see that right here. Okay, can you stay? Doesn't want to stay. This thing sucks. This thing sucks balls. Yeah, you stick it to the wall and then, like, then he's supposed to, like, bungee? Hey, Sonny, welcome in. Oh, I can't, what, like, it doesn't want to stick. Is there anything else I can stick it on? Like my ass or something? I'm gonna try one more time. Doesn't want to stay. This thing sucks. It's just definitely decided to go up my ass for sure. Well, the thing is that it shows like look, it shows it on a wooden door. This is like a wooden door. Hold on, I have a wooden door. Hold on, let me check. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it. No, it does not stick on the wooden door. I don't know why it would, but it doesn't. This thing sucks. Okay, we're just gonna pretend, okay? We're just gonna pretend. There's no like launching mechanism either. Like he just falls. You just pull him off of it. Kind of sucks. Honestly, this toy sucks. Okay, we're gonna pretend that he's up against the wall, right? My hand is the wall. Ready? Oh, crazy! Oh my god, let's do it again! Again! Don't do it! You have so much to live for! Oh! Is it for a bathtub? I don't think so. Like, it's a door. It just says a door right there. That's definitely a door. Wait, maybe I'm just... Hold on. There's a wet part to it. Let me try wetting it. I'm gonna try wetting it. Okay, I mean, I have my kettle here. There's water. Okay, there's water in here. You're gonna get wet here. You're gonna get a little wet. Okay. It's like a tea bag, but like it's plastic. Okay, so it's a little wet now. So now that's a little wet. Let's try again. No? It's worse now. It's worse. How the heck did I make it worse by wetting it? Okay, so that was this toy. If I could rate it out of 10, I would give it a 2. 1, there's no launching mechanism, because like that's, what the hell? This fits really snugly. So it was kind of fun to put together, but like, it doesn't do as advertised. What are the other ones like? Hold on, let me see the other ones. Okay, there's a bungee jumper. What's this one? Is this one just a track star? Is this just a runner? Look, I want the guy on the hoverboard. The hoverboard that doesn't never... Oh my god, there's a breakdancing one. Do you think the one that actually breakdances? And then there's a skateboard. I got the fucking shitty one with the bungee jump. At least I didn't get the runner one, though. I kind of want the skateboard one. The skateboard one probably would have been super cool. But... no, we got the stupid bungee jump. Ah! That's just me pushing on him, by the way. From behind. Oh, you know what'd be really cool? Hold on a second. What if I like attached a tissue to him? Right? What if we made him like a parachute instead of a bungee cord? I think that would be way cooler. But I guess they don't want their kids throwing these things like off of like balconies and stuff, right? Oh, he just hit the ground. He's so dead. Yeah, one more time. A little higher this time. Yeah, I don't know what they're like. I don't know why they're thinking. Like, it was just supposed to stick to something. It's supposed to stick. This doesn't even stick to the table. It doesn't even stick to the table. You can hear it trying to stick. Listen, you can hear it trying to stick. You guys hear that? But either way, this thing just... why am I still playing with it? Wait, maybe is it? Wait, no. Is it? Maybe is it this way? No, it's this way. The instruction says. The instructions. Yeah. Like, what if it was this way? Would it work this way? It doesn't even work that way. This thing sucks. If it actually hung on the wall, that'd have been awesome. That would have been something awesome to put on the wall right back there, so you guys could see it. But like, he doesn't even like, how do you like? There's no way of launching him. You just have to like pull him off. You just have to be like, shh. That's it. If this stuck to the wall, I think this would be an amazing addition. But I don't think this is gonna show. You know what? We're just gonna maybe keep the egg, and maybe because it needs to be put together. Maybe that's why he. You know, this we didn't even need to put him together. He just fits in this thing. I do like the design though. The design is pretty cool, but like the toy itself kind of sucks. If I had an active imagination, oh, the string came undone. Why is it more orange? Hasn't it always been this color? I feel like it's always been this color. Not for really? Has it always been more like yellow? Okay, so I'm glad this came undone now, right? So now I can be morbid about this. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't. No, I'm not gonna do it. Is there like, how can I tie him? Like, hold on a second. Could I like maybe? Okay, buddy, you're getting the Shibari treatment. You are getting the Shibari. Shibari. I wonder if I can give him the Shibari treatment. Okay. Oh, this is way too short. I need a way longer string. Yeah, this is way too short. I need something like maybe like 4 times as long as this. I wonder if I have any string. And you guys can see me like tie him up. I actually got to go do my job. Maybe you don't want to show this on your computer anyways. Yeah, it doesn't even reach around his whole body. It doesn't even reach around his whole body. I could have shibari'd him, but no, I can't. Let's see if I can get like maybe around his neck maybe, and then like, can I maybe... No, I can't even do that. This is one of the weird skills that just Akira has, is just shibari. I can't even... Like, it reaches past him for sure, but like... I need this to be longer. What if I did a freaking shibari stream, guys? Okay, we gotta make sure that doesn't actually... go straight to his neck. You want to do it right onto the... right to the clavicle right here, right? And then you can do a secure knot here, like this. Hopefully that'll stay. It's so hard. Listen, if it was rope and not string, I totally could do this. I swear. Why are you telling me? What do you mean? I'm just a guy of many skills. That's for sure. I should do a ship. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I think Guys, on Valentine's Day, I on Valentine's Day, let's do a Shibari stream. How about that? I'm gonna do Shibari. I'm gonna get like a stuffed animal. I'm gonna do Shibari. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. I need to write this down. Where's my fucking pen? Where's my pen? I had it yesterday, or I had it 2 days ago. Here it is. I found it. Okay. Oh my god, yes. Okay. So, for the list of creative stream ideas, Shibari. Let's go. Okay, guys, Valentine's Day is on a Saturday. That means we could do it during Saturday tea time. Guys, is Shibari even banned on Twitch and YouTube? Can I do that on YouTube and Twitch? Guys, it's on a Saturday. This could happen. Guys. I'm really heavily thinking about this now. Oh my god. Okay. That is written in the book now. That is in the book. And you can expect a Shibari stream on Saturday, February 14th. Gonna be one of the best streams ever, I think. All right, cool. This thing fucking sucks. This is probably going in the trash now. Honestly, I don't want this thing. I don't want this thing. Do you guys want this thing? Who wants it? Not me. Okay. I think that's gonna be the end of my stream now, guys. Thank you for being here. Oh god. I'm a genius, guys. I'm an absolute genius. All right. So on Saturday, what do I have planned for Saturday? Let me get my book out again. Before I get going here, what do I have planned for Saturday? Oh, I don't have anything planned for Saturday. So if we stream on Saturday, it's going to be a free talk. So we're going to probably have free talk on Saturday. And then that'll be my last tea time until the 30th. Where I think I don't know if I'm going to do this right, but maybe on the 30th, I'm going to maybe do an award show for 2025. For what awards? You'll find out. That's for me to know and for you to find out. And yeah, that'll be the rest of the year from there. So we got 2 more tea times until the end of the year, and then I'm not sure if we're gonna do anything. Wait, oh, the last gaming streams are this week. The last gaming streams of this week, or the last gaming streams of the year is on this week, so Saturday and Sunday. And then I'm taking December off. Not December. The next week off entirely. So that'll be you guys won't be able to see me unless like I'm on Discord. And then we'll have maybe an award show on the 30th. I'm not really sure what we're doing on the 30th, but I'm thinking about maybe doing an award show. That's definitely super professional and super well thought out because I definitely only have a week to prepare for that. Egg. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this into hot chocolate though. Anyways, that's it for today. I'll see you guys probably on Saturday if you guys are going to show up. And then we got gaming over on the weekend as well. And then after that, I won't see you guys until the 30th. So yeah. Let's see, who do we want to raid today? Who is live? Someone? Oh, guys. Randon is playing a word game. Let's raid into Randon. Is he also? No, he doesn't do dual streaming if I remember correctly. Am I even following him on? Wait, no, he definitely has a Twitch, but he doesn't really stream on it a whole lot. Let's raid into, so if you guys are, oh shit. Suki's live. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Suki, who was here on Tea Time on last week. So if you guys remember Suki, we're gonna send you over to Suki. And then if you guys are watching, or if you guys are wearing red, you guys are gonna be headed over to Randon, who's playing a word game. So you can check those guys out. Ready? Cool. I have to take a wicked barista break. Okay, cool. That's it. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys later. Cool.